Hear that? Decor. Big up Rosie Decor by Rose. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. Hear that? So go out and subscribe this beautiful, wonderful lady here.
There's no decor like this decor anywhere near this decor. This is Rose's decor, where style and quality is our service.
The subscriber them, that talk to me, that hear them loud and clear. More to like the video, more to subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. Hi viewers and subscribers, how are you all doing today? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be making a beautiful ceramic tile vase, like flower pot I should say. But before I do all that, I'm making out a frame. So I already gone ahead and cut out. The tiles are 8 by 8, so I'll be cutting out the boards 10 by 10 just to give it as more space based on what I'm gonna do, right? So just watch me go ahead now and mark out the other two pieces of the board. So I'm doing it, as I said, 10 by 10. So 10 by 10 is in this groove right here. So I'll be cutting that off. So here I have my 4 pieces of board. So I'm just gonna nail them together. What I'll be doing is to put the decorative piece on the outside. Hence, this not gonna fit properly, the piece. Just I'm gonna lay a tile on the inside. So when I remove the board, this can be facing outside. So it's just a barrier for the cement to go around it and to seal it. So I'm actually making this, the board piece, as a frame for this. And in the future, I can always use the outside piece as a decorative flower pot as well. So I'm making sure all of them is in the same order. So I'll be screwing them up together, all right? Thought it was cracked. Very easy to clean. I'm wrapping this to protect the design. Maybe, you know, while pouring it, it might spill, and also protecting the tile that I'm gonna lay on the inside. So now that they are that way, so I'm just gonna turn them. So now just pour the cement halfway in. So I think that's stuck to the board now. So what I'm gonna do now is to pour some cement in. All right. Here that you're looking at is actually the cardboard. It's wet because I made the very soupy, so it's not a watery. So somehow it melts but after melts the cardboard. But after everything dry and the plastic takes off, then everything should be fine. Broke. I'm gonna do is just get some hot water and pour it on it so it release the plastic from the concrete. Alright, so I'm just gonna get some hot water. Guys, what happened is that it seemed like because I do this from the inside, some of these, let me zoom it up. I had some crystal here, but I don't know how it come off. If it come off in the mortar itself, you know, sometimes you have to kind of tap it for it to go down between the tile and the box inside. So it seems like let me zoom it back down. 2 of them missing, because only 2 here, 2 missing from here. There's a full one missing from here. And then this piece, I don't know, it come off, but it drop off. I guess while with the hot water, I don't know, but while pulling it off, it just comes off. So just to touch it up a bit, I make some mixtures here, but just cement only, just to kind of smooth it off. Okay guys, so as you can see, I took off the paper and all that. I go ahead and pre-tape there's some little tiles here, some little glossy tile, but I'll show you a bore. While I was making it, I use like a PVC pipe, but it seems like it didn't go deep enough to make the, you know, you have to put holes for water leak because you don't want your plants to get rot, but it's not big enough. So what I'm going to do before I paint these areas, what I'm going to do, the areas that I didn't want it to, well, I purposely do it like that, just a tile to sit in the middle and the little edges. So I'll be painting these in white. White, or I'll show you another color, or this color. Not sure which one I'll use. Maybe I'll use the white for primer and then put this. I'll just do 2 coats of the white, depending on how the look of it, because the glossy tile on the top is somehow looking like that. So it depends on how I feel. But before I do all that, I need to get this out of the way because I don't want to paint and then dust it up back. So I'm going to use a drill and bore out. I'll make 3 holes. Addition to this one, I'm just going to make 2 more just for water leak. Okay, so I'm just gonna open this a little bit. If the drill, might have to use a bigger drill. I don't think I need a bigger one, because you don't want too much of a big hole. For it's just, yeah, it should be able to do it. So addition to this one, I'll just make 2 more or 3. Hammer. That is it. 4 holes. That's enough, right? So guys, everything was dry and I have some leftover paint, but not realizing that it was a oil-based paint. I just know it's a white paint. And I open it, start painting it, even put some of the, I have some water-based paint now, green, turquoise green, like some nice green. And after do all that, I realized that no, it's not looking good. First of all, the finishing wasn't smooth enough because of the way I dealt with it. And then start painting it is another issue. Then the water-based paint on the oil-based paint is a big mess. So I had no choice than to just erase back everything that I did. And I said, tell you what, I need to go to the paint store, a paint store somewhere. That was like the following day. And got the proper thing. And all the little touching up, I did not actually use any more of the regular cement. I investigate how I can get something like a filling something just to sort of smooth it off. And I came up with the right thing. I went to Rapid True Value at Fairview and I met this beautiful lady. She said her name was Princess Love. Big up yourself, Princess Love. You treat me well, give me a nice color, good customer service was there, and everything. So let me proceed and show you the rest of the video and what took place. All right? Spirit. Yeah, so that's fine. Wow. Thank you so much.
Pretty.
Well, go on rub. Guys, what happened is that at this point, the part of the cement never going properly. I use this. I don't know if you all know it. Good for gypsum board, concrete, and wood. They just pull out the little cracks them. Or they just show ugly and something and just pull out them little space out of the tile. So what can happen now after I finish cleaning him up? Here we just put on the primer. I already get the primer, get my paint, and if you look closely, this is a mixed paint. So check out the mixed paint process. Alright. So what next is to use a tape. Just tape out the area where you don't want to paint up all the way around. You know if you paint here, so I go paint the corner of them just to form like a jam on the top. You're not going to paint the bottom. But first you go prime out it. After you put on the tape. So 1 inch tape this, you get a 1 inch tape and tape it round. Sorry. Make the tape a thick though. Quality tape. Contractor guide. Alright. So what I normally do, just put it like that first. What I don't want me just put it off. I'm just gonna make up. Lord. Almost reason why I make this one come off, you know. It's like none of it here, so. Same must go. So that this nail just cut off right here, so. Probably about paint less, so. Same thing apply. So you just gonna go all the way around. Here, so. You cut off right here, so. Come on. So now I get some help here. Alright. So just constant with this, as I said, right out. So stay tuned, watch the process. Princess Love also recommended me to a primer, Painter Select, which that's the one I use, and everything was perfect. Thanks again, Princess. Can anybody recommend me to a good paintbrush? Because this brush, like it's continuing to leaving some marks, and then I have this little one, but each time I paint it just, I don't know, it's just not looking so refined. You just keep leaving those little strips, mark. But remember, this is not the finishing until the tape comes off, and then we see what it's like. So I did give it 2 coats. I'm gonna leave to dry now, and then add our soil in, then our plant. Well, I agree that the finishing with the rubbing done is not really that nice, but I tried my best. I guess my best is not good enough. Alright, so I'll catch you then. So guys, it's time for me to take the tape off. So hold on. I tape it up, but for some reason it's still, let me see. Yeah. It's still like hanging a little bit with the white at the side. So what I'm gonna do is to just maybe just touch it up a little bit, because I have a little tape, a little brush. I said tape, but I meant brush. Okay, so for some reason it's still, oh Lord, somehow mess it up a little bit right there, or it's a tape. So I would have to do some little cleaning. Luckily it's water paint, but it's the low sheen. So after removing the tape, what I'm gonna do is actually just clean off all the extra paint that is hanging there. I'll tape it up just to prevent that, but for some reason, not sure what happened. Guys, this is the front part of our flower pot, and for some reason I don't like to see when things look a bit tacky. Here, I don't know, this is the cement, and this brush that I have, I wanted to paint it in between, but then I don't want to keep on taking it off because it's fairly dry now. So what I'm gonna do, I have some diamonds, so I have quite a lot, so I'm gonna use them and fill the spots. I'll show you what they're looking like. That's the shapes. I'm just gonna use them and fill in the spots, and I have different shapes. So what I'll be doing, I'll be using the taller ones to fill the gaps in, to eliminate all those white. So I'll be using some glue and put them in. All right. I want to say a big thank you, a shout out to Princess Love, right? That's Princess Love that works at the Rapid True Value, Montego Bay, that chooses this beautiful color for me. She works at the paint department. Yeah, and she said, let me make a color for you. And she made this beautiful color. You know, she's trying to contrast it with that other color over there and help boost my decor. Inside plant, this plant, it can work inside or outside. And I also have this flower on the entry of my door and also on the inside. I love these plants. Yeah, so bad. So there goes my tile flower pot, and color was chosen by Princess Love from Rapid True Value, Montego Bay, the paint department. Thank you so much, Princess. I'm loving it. I'm so in love with the color. I can't stress enough how much I appreciate and thank my friend, Princess. Big up yourself, Princess, every time. All right? Thank you so much. Guys, this This pot, as you can see from the start, trust me, it have me going, and it takes a lot. So all I'm gonna ask you to do, please, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And if you're subscribed and you reach this far in the video, what you waiting for to give me a thumbs up? Don't it look good? Don't. Just go and make it yourself, alright? Or you can still ask me to make it for you. Takes a lot, trust me. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Bye. Guys, where I have this flower pot, it was a little bit too tight right there. It was almost in the walkway. So I'd remove it to a safer place, a more roomier place. Yeah, I put it right there, more in that little area in the living room space. It was too near in the walkway, so I just moved it to put there, which looks